Hello, my dear bachcho, and welcome back. I know, your exams are just around the corner and the tension must be building up, right? So today, we are going to tackle something that I know many of you fear, essay writing. But don't worry, by the end of this, you will have a simple, easy-peasy formula to write amazing essays with full confidence. So stay with me, and hey, don't forget to subscribe and tell me in the comments what other topics are troubling you.
You know that feeling, don't you? The teacher says, write an essay on, you look at that big, white, blank sheet of paper, and your mind just, poof, it goes completely blank. It's that horrible, sinking feeling in your stomach, right? That panic where you think, oh my God, where do I even start? Trust me, butcho, we've all been there. It's totally normal.
But, like I always say, don't worry, I'm here for you. And I have a super simple, magical formula. A step-by-step plan that will make essay writing so easy. Seriously, in the next few minutes, we're going to learn how to get all those brilliant ideas out of your head and, more importantly, how to arrange them perfectly to get top marks. Ready? Let's do this.
All right, let's jump right in. Step number 1 is something I like to call the idea factory. This is the fun part, okay? This is where we just let our creativity run wild and create all the building blocks for our essay. And you know the best part? No stress, no rules.
So, what do we do in this factory? We do something called brainstorming. It sounds like a big fancy word, but it's not. It just means you put all your random thoughts about a topic down on paper. It's like having a little party for your ideas. And remember, the main rule, no idea is a bad idea here. Anything you think of, just write it down. Okay, let's do one together. We'll take a really common topic from your book to see how it works in real life. Let's say our topic is hobbies. Ready? Let's switch on our idea factory. A great way to do this is with a mind map. Look, we'll put hobbies right in the middle. Now let's think. What comes to your mind when you hear hobbies? Okay, they are things we do in our free time. Right. It's our personal choice. Nobody makes us do it. They give us pleasure. They make us happy. Oh, and they refresh our mind. They can also be useful activities. And for sure, they help widen our knowledge. See that? Easy. In just a minute, we have so many good points to work with. Fantastic. So now our idea factory has given us lots of raw material. But you can't just have a pile of bricks and call it a house, can you? You need a plan, a structure. So the big question is, how do we give all these great ideas a proper shape? That brings us to step 2, the perfect structure. Now listen carefully. Every single fantastic essay is built on 4 strong pillars. I want you to burn these 4 words into your memory. They are unity, coherence, relevance, and proportion. Let's quickly figure out what these mean, because once you get this, you're all set. First up, we have unity. This one is really simple, bachcho. It just means you stick to one main subject. That's it. If your essay is about, say, Virat Kohli, you will talk about his batting, his fitness, his captaincy. You won't suddenly start talking about a Shah Rukh Khan movie, right? You stay focused on the topic. Simple hai na? Our second pillar is coherence. The best way to think about this is like telling a good story. A story has a beginning, a middle, and an end, and it all flows together. That's what coherence is. Your ideas should connect smoothly, one after the other. It should feel like a smooth journey for the person reading it. Pillar number 3 is relevance. This is all about being a smart editor. You know, like when you clean your room and throw out all the junk you don't need? It's the same thing. You only keep the really important points that support your topic. All the extra, not so important stuff, just get rid of it. This keeps your essay sharp and to the point. And finally, our 4th pillar, proportion. This is also very simple. It just means you give more space, more sentences to your most important ideas. Your main points are like the heroes of your essay, so they get more screen time. A less important point can just be mentioned briefly. Makes sense, right? Okay, attention everyone. Exam alert. This is a super important question that comes up all the time in exams. They will ask, what are the key characteristics of a good essay? Come on, tell me, what are those 4 magic words we just learned? Think. And here you go. This is the perfect answer. This is what you need to write to get full marks. Unity deals with one main subject. Coherence, a logical flow of ideas. Relevance, only important information. And proportion, more space for the main ideas. I want you to take a screenshot of this right now. Memorize it. This is a guaranteed marks booster. Okay, so we've learned the theory.
But how does this all look in a real essay? Let's become detectives for a minute and analyze a topper's sample essay. We'll look at the essay on the importance of games from your book and see how they've used our 4 pillars.
Let's start with the first paragraph. This is the introduction. Its job is simple. First, to hook the reader and introduce the subject. It makes a general statement, like why games are so important in our lives. Think of it as the opening scene of a movie. It sets everything up perfectly. All right, now we get into the main part, the body. Look at paragraph 2. It talks about one thing and one thing only, the health benefits of playing games, how they make us strong and fit. You see that? That's our first pillar, unity in action. One paragraph, one idea. Perfect. Then, have a look at the third paragraph. It moves so smoothly from physical benefits to moral benefits. It talks about things like sportsmanship, teamwork, learning how to win and lose. And this is a perfect example of our second pillar, coherence. The ideas are flowing logically from one to the next.
Now this next part, this is a real topper's trick. A really good essay doesn't just talk about the good things. So look, paragraph 4 actually talks about the disadvantages, the dangers of getting too interested in games. This shows the examiner that you've thought about the topic from all angles. It's a very smart move.
And we end with the grand finale, the conclusion. The last paragraph brings everything together. It sums up all the main points and gives a final message. It's the mic drop moment of your essay. Always remember, Bacho, a strong ending is super, super important.
So, there you have it, your simple 3-step formula for the perfect essay. Let's quickly revise. Step 1, brainstorm your ideas in the idea factory. Step 2, structure them using our 4 pillars, unity, coherence, relevance, and proportion. And step 3, write it out with a great intro, a solid body, and a powerful conclusion. That's all there is to it.
And there you go. See? That fear of the blank page? It's gone, right? You now have the secret map, the perfect blueprint to write an amazing essay. Now you are the pro. You can take any topic and write on it with full confidence.
But listen, knowing the formula is not enough. Practice is everything. So my challenge to you is this. Pick any one essay topic today and write it using this formula. And then tell me in the comments which topic did you choose. I will be reading all your comments.
All the very best for your exams, my dear Bacho. Please don't take any stress. Just stay calm, remember this simple formula, and you will do wonderfully. I have complete faith in you. You're going to be brilliant. Bye for now.